Sapning guys. Now we're back with another one, another match preview. And this time it's EFL Cup action. We've got Bolton at home at the Emirates, at the mighty Emirates in the EFL Cup, right? Big up to Luca Talks Ball in here. Big up to you. You're the first one in anyway. I don't have that many live viewers, you know what I mean? But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Anyways, got a match preview of Arsenal versus Bolton at home in the EFL Cup after the drastic weekend that we had. We all know what happened. Hold on, me try and find my cursor because it's connected to my tablet. Hold on a minute. Let me just disconnect that. So after the weekend that we had, I think it's time to talk about the next match coming up, which is Arsenal versus Bolton match preview. Let's get it. So it's EFL Cup action in a cup competition that I expect Arsenal to take seriously. Do I think, my expectations, my standards for the club is to take this competition seriously. But do I think we're going to do that? Nope. Now, I don't expect the usual suspects to start this game. I don't expect to be seeing Saliba and Gabriel together. I don't expect to be seeing none of that. I don't even expect to see Kai Havertz in this fixture. I mean, let me look at where Bolton are in the league so far. Right, so the 19th in the table of League One, right? Just 2 places up from relegation right now, and they've played 6 matches. So, do I think that these men are going to come to the Emirates and try and take this competition seriously? I don't. I expect these men to make changes. I do. I expect Bolton to make changes. Now, clubs like Bolton, do I think clubs like Bolton should be going out here making changes in cup competitions? No, because end of the day, like, if Bolton win the EFL Cup, especially in today's age, for example, you know what I mean? That's probably arguably bigger than promotion for them, you know what I mean? Because of how big it will be. Plus, it will actually put them in Europa League. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's look at the last 5 matches between each club, because obviously I always get into the form of teams, and then I'll get into my score prediction for the game. So Arsenal's last 5 matches in all competitions, we've won 2 of the last 5, drawing 3. With that being the 2-2 draw against Man City on the weekend, which was a feisty fixture and birthed a new rivalry. Before that, we drew 0-0 in the Champions League away at Atlanta. Before that, we beat Tottenham 1-0 at Lightwork Lane. Before that, we drew 1-1 at home to Brighton, which to me, it's still haunting in a way, because I'm just thinking of Fulham last season and that. And then before that, we beat Aston Villa 2-0 at Villa Park. Now, Bolton's last 5 games, they've won 3 of the last 5 in all competitions, losing 2. And the latest one being the smoked Reading 5-2. So that was their last game. Before that, they got slapped 4-0 by Huddersfield Town. And before that, they beat Barrow 3-2, which was the EFL trophy. Before that, they lost 2-0 at home to Exeter, and before that, they won 2-0 at Shrewsbury Town. Now, the last 5 matches between Arsenal versus Bolton, the last 5 matches, last time we played them, we drew 0-0 in 2012. And I remember, because that was a season when we were chasing top 4, when Van Persie was carrying us to top 4. And we got that 0-0 draw at Bolton, which was, we needed to get something out of that game. Can I see who the manager was back then? Coyle. Can't remember. Oh, Owen Coyle. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Owen Coyle. Yeah, that's it. So the last 5 matches between Arsenal and Bolton, last time we played them, 2012, we drew 0-0 at Bolton. Before that, we beat them 2-1 at the Emirates. Before that, we beat them 3-0 at the Emirates. Before that, we lost 2-1 in 2011 at Bolton. And before that, we won 4-1 at the Emirates. So, oh yeah, I remember that, actually. Daniel Sturridge, when he was on loan to him. This is like back end of the 2011 season. Because, yeah, we didn't finish 2011 in the best of ways, because obviously that season we lost the EFL Cup final to Birmingham. Since then we just kind of like, you know what I mean, he just derailed us. So the last time we actually won at Bolton then was 2010. We won 2-0. It's the last time we won at Bolton. But yeah, Bolton, they've never beaten us at the Emirates. I can go back as far as 1996. No, 1995. And anytime Bolton have beaten us, it's been at their ground in all competitions. Yeah, so obviously we've got a good record against Bolton. In all fairness, I'm not worried about this game. It's just that we better take this competition seriously in the later stages, because I expect us to be there in the later stages. Now, this will be a good game to play the youngsters, right? Lewis Skelly, Wanyere. Let me get onto the team, actually, because my 11 for this team, obviously Neto, who we got on loan from Bolton. Neto, who we got on loan from Bournemouth, he can't play because he's cup tied, unfortunately. Because he definitely would have played this game. You know what I mean? No doubt. Which means it's most likely going to be David Raya, because I don't think anybody else that we have, that's there, they're all bare young, the kids basically. And we've got 16 and 18-year-olds. You know what I mean? None of these men are seeing this. All our keepers, bar one, is 18 years old. No, all our other keepers, bar Neto and David Raya, are like 18 and 16. So there's no way, right? Let me just find it, right? There's no way Jose Enrique are we going to be playing any of them keepers in this game? We're not. So it's going to be David Raya in goal, right? So David Raya in goal, right? And then in defense, the centre back pairing, right? Obviously, Tomiyasu's not fit. I mean, there's Josh Nichols, right? He was 16. Was he 16? 16 or 18, I saw. He's 18. Maybe this is a game where we just chuck one of our youngsters out. You know what I mean? It might be a game where we chuck one of our youngsters out. Because end of the day, number one, our youngsters need to see some minutes. Number two, it's Bolton, so you can more evenly match. Oh, so I say evenly match, but you can more evenly match them. But if he played Calafiori and Kiwior at centre back pairing, right, it wouldn't be a crime. You know what I mean? Or either one of them at fullback. I can imagine maybe Ben White would come back in at right back, but it's not going to be Saliba and Gabriel. It ain't gonna be them two, I don't think. Anyway, so for the midfield, Lewis Skelly, Ethan Wanyere, There's Salah Al-Mahand. You know, it's a funny name, but that's his actual name. So yeah, there's potential for the youngsters to play, but I do want a mixture of the youngsters and the senior players, because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, right, we do need to take this competition. You know, this is a time where you might get a breakthrough. You know what I mean? For example, that Ethan Wanyere, this might be a game where he shows us what he's about. Same with Lewis Skelly. You know what I mean? Because this is what can happen. The League Cup is like, this is where you break through. And the thing is, what hurts these youngsters is going out early in the EFL Cup. Because the last 2 seasons, we haven't done well in the EFL Cup at all, especially since we got to semi-final in 2022. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, we need to be taking this seriously. So I can imagine maybe Jorginho will be the senior player in that midfield that will start, or him and Rice, and then one of the youngsters maybe. So as for forwards, Sterling will probably start this game. Obviously, Trossard's on a suspension, so it could be the case of Jesus, Sterling. I doubt Saka will play. I ain't gonna lie. So it maybe a youngster might be thrown in there. It just depends. It could be just Gabriel Martinelli thrown in there. But either way, right? I expect to get through to the next round. So I'm going with Arsenal 3-0. I want to say 4, but I'm not gonna push too hard. But yeah, I'm saying Arsenal probably a 4-0 win in this EFL Cup tie with Bolton. There's no reason why I should be, or any Arsenal fan should be, worrying about this game in terms of how we're going to get through. You know what I mean? But I just hope that we take this competition seriously, especially if we end up avoiding the bigger sides. If we end up avoiding the likes of Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, even Spurs, if we end up avoiding them till the semi-final, right? I don't want to see us get knocked out by some low league side and some goofy side. You know what I mean? Because that's opportunity for a trophy this season. Now I know we can't stand the League Cup. We just can't as a football club. We just can't. Since 1993, he won the EFL Cup and FA Cup double. Since then, we haven't liked the League Cup, right? Been to 3 finals since, lost them all. Right? We've got the worst record in the EFL Cup of all the winners. 2-time winners, 7-time runners-up. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. But my expectation, take this competition seriously. To take it seriously. Go try and win it. You know what I mean? I don't want to see no goofiness. You know, the intensity not being there. But the thing is, what I know would happen, right? What I know would happen is if we were to get the likes of Man City any time before the final of this competition, one, intensity to want to win the game. We're just going to look at it as we just want to win the league. That's what will happen. We'll have that intensity. We'll have as much intensity to just try and see. Oh, maybe we'll win the game. Maybe we don't. But we ain't going to be pushing, you know, the way we were saying the league, because Arteta really wants the league. You know what I mean? The league is a priority. So I don't mind getting knocked out of the FA Cup or the League Cup. You know what I mean? He don't mind that. Unfortunately, that's how it is. That's how it is. But we'll have to see what will happen anyway. But yeah, anyways, I've got another video coming up, and I'm going to start editing the video for what I'm going to be doing tonight. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow before the match tomorrow. And then maybe I'm going to record it. But we're going to be doing a reaction to Big Steve on the Big Six, right? Shout out to Waffle TV. He commented on one of my videos saying that, you know, I need to react to it. And I checked it out, Turkish and Big Steve going at it. And I thought, yeah, thanks for the content, Big Steve. You get me? You know what I mean? So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. As for tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll do a watch along. I don't know. I think I'll just, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do a watch along. I might do, I might not. I said I would do games. I'll see. But I know I said that I was gonna do cup games.
I've seen him do it.
I know that's how you man are feeling right now, because you've seen me say it, right? But we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, stay tuned for the match. Hang on a minute. I'm butchering my words now. Stay tuned for the reaction I'm going to do to Turkish versus Big Steve on the Big Six. I just need to edit what I need to edit. You know how I do it, and then I'll be reacting to it and whatever. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I think I'll do that live tomorrow afternoon. Do it early before the match anyway, because usually I do the reactions backstage and then I just premiere it later on. I only do that because I want to just react to it and that's it. I don't want comments to kind of distract me, because when I see numbers up in the comments bit, you know what I mean, I kind of feel like I'm ignoring everybody, kind of thing, leaving everybody out, and you know what I mean. But I think I'll do it live again, and yeah, I'll see anyway. But anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below of all my links. And I'll also see you guys tomorrow night for the match reaction. I might do a watch along, I don't know. But for the match reaction, and hopefully we've gotten through to the next round of the EFL Cup, and we're actually going to try and win it. Peace out, guys.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me, come and have a pop. Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.